At 11, a Jacksonville rapper who made numerous headlines over the last couple years was shot and killed overnight. Thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Phillips. We're talking about Charles Jones, also known as Julio Foolio. Tampa police say 4 people were shot and one of those died at a Holiday Inn parking lot. Foolio's attorney confirmed it was him and he was celebrating his 26th birthday. On your side, Zach Wilcox joins us live now. And Zach, Foolio had a large following here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, Riley, millions of views on dozens of different videos on YouTube, 45 million views on one video in particular, and he was also a frequent face on our newscast due to his connection with the violence that we've seen over the past couple of years in Jacksonville. So I talked with our First Coast News crime and safety expert about what Foolio's death means for crime in Jacksonville moving forward.
That's how, once you get in that culture and that lifestyle, kind of difficult to get out.
Foolio started gaining attention in 2019 when his brother, another Jacksonville rapper who went by Bibby, was killed at an apartment complex in Moncrief. In July 2020, the rapper was shot in Houston, famously posting during his recovery stating, "Y'all miss 100 shots." In November 2021, Foolio was shot in Riverside while getting out of a car.
So he started gaining notoriety. He started getting more hits on social media.
Then in April 2022, he was arrested for illegally tinted windows and fleeing police during a traffic stop. In October 2023, he was shot in the foot on 18th Street in Jacksonville. Police said it appeared suspects were waiting for him and ambushed.
And there was no off-ramp for him at this point. Some of the things he said and had done had been memorialized over and over and over again. And in some way, he was held in high esteem, but he was also creating himself to be a big target, too.
It all culminated this weekend when Foolio was shot and killed during a birthday celebration in Tampa. The rapper's attorney said he stayed in an Airbnb, but was asked to leave when his party went over the occupancy limit. Tampa police report they were called to a Holiday Inn just before 5 in the morning, where they found 2 cars riddled with bullet holes and 4 victims. 3 were still alive and were taken to the hospital. The other was Foolio.
Everybody's worried about retaliation or retribution. They always are. So unless you're looking at a ton of time in prison, that's when sometimes you get people talking and you get somebody who's trying to mitigate their situation and says, I can give you this.
First Coast News crime and safety expert Mark Baughman says JSO will play a role in that investigation despite the shooting happening in Tampa. Baughman says authorities will be on the lookout for another domino to fall following Foolio's death.
Total disrespect for one another, and then that disrespect fuels that anger, and then you have a blatant disregard for life at that point.
Tampa police said this morning that they're working to figure out how this all happened, what started before the shooting, and they didn't release any suspect information at this point. In downtown Jacksonville, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.